video, we're going to be discussing how to supercharge your social media posts and get them to convert better using a mindset hack called the law of expectation. Welcome to Make Money Your Honey. On this channel, we help you simplify your business so you can amplify your life. So if you are interested in marketing content, sales content, stuff about systems, and also mindset, which is going to be today's video, then make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we have coming out on this channel. There's more and more of you coming to this channel every single week. We are so grateful to be building this community. So if you're not a part of the community yet, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you would like to discover all the ways that you can work with me and my team, you can find all the information on how to do that below, as well as some free resources. So today is going to be a little bit different. What we've been doing mostly on this channel is we've been sharing a lot of marketing tutorials. So for example, last week we published a video where we literally showed you social media copy that turned into 60 free leads for us and sales for our YouTube Mastery Workshop. And I broke it down step by step, line by line, why that works. I also talked about some of the mistakes that people make when it comes to their social media content. The two main ones being number one, they don't know what they're doing in terms of like a skill set, or they're not actually selling on the posts. And number two, just not doing it with enough frequency and consistency. But today I'm going to talk about something different because I'm a big believer in mindset. And I've noticed this very interesting thing that happens sometimes. I've noticed it over the years, working with thousands of people who've bought my digital programs over the years. And I've noticed this thing. One person could take the exact same tutorial, use that tutorial, and start getting results. So, for example, one of our clients in our Effortless Revenue Mastermind really started dedicating herself to a lot of video marketing, and she closed a $40,000 sale from somebody who found her on a video and was basically like, "You're the person that I need to work with." Boom, done. At the same time, sometimes we will see people working harder than the other person. So we'll call this person B, right? Person B is working harder than person A. Person B is more exhausted than person A. Person B is doing all the right things, but still not getting results. Whenever I see something like that happening, especially with something that I know has been tried and tested, not just by myself and my team, but also by many clients who've gotten results, that leads me to believe that there's something going on in between your two ears. And usually what's going on between your two ears is something along the lines of, yeah, this is cool, it'll work for other people, but it'll never work for me. Or something along the lines of, I'm afraid of doing this, or I'm afraid of it being successful because of X, Y, and Z. Or other times, it's things like just not allowing it to be easy and not allowing yourself to have the abundance and the success that you desire. So one of the tools that I like to use in terms of mindset, and by the way, we started a whole YouTube channel just for mindset, right? And mindset in all areas of your life and manifestation and all that stuff. I'll stick to business on this channel, but if you really want to do a deep dive on all that, we just started another YouTube channel specifically for that stuff so we could have a place for all of it. Anyway, normally, right, when I see something like that going on, it usually comes with something else. And it usually comes not just with a lot of maybe mindset blocks that are happening, but there's also usually a lot of self-sabotage that's coming along with it. Self-sabotage, like getting totally distracted by projects that don't make money when you said you wanted to make money. Distractions or sabotage, like changing your offer 5,000 times. Distractions like instead of just raising the price of your offer as it is now, adding a bunch of shit to justify why you're raising the price of your offer instead of just raising it because it's already worth that. Going down like random rabbit holes in terms of social media and trends and all kinds of things. So normally, when I see somebody not getting results and they're blocked, especially with something that has been tried and tested, again, not just by myself, but also by many of our clients over the years, It's a mindset block, and sometimes that mindset block comes with a lot of self-sabotaging behavior. Now, at the core root of this, always comes down to worthiness. Almost always at the core root. Like, oh, great for that person, but I can't possibly do that. Or it can't be that easy for me. Or if it is that easy for me, what would that mean? Or sometimes there's a proving energy. Like, a lot of us have been conditioned into this needs to be really freaking hard. And if it's not hard, then I didn't earn it. So that's something that can come up as well. Whereas our clients that get results very quickly, there's less resistance to all of that. Like our client who just closed a $40,000 sale, there was no resistance to closing it. I mean, she was just doing what we told her to do. She was having a lot of fun and a good time. She wasn't allowing herself to get distracted. If she did get distracted, she put herself right back on target with what it was that she needed to do, and she allowed the money to come in pretty easily. In fact, she said it was pretty fun. I opened myself up to all these different ways for money to come in, and it was easy. So let's talk about the law of expectancy and how to use it to start rewiring your mind so that you can actually get results and conversions from your social media posts. Now, up until now, this assumes that you have a solid offer, and it also assumes that you have this skill set for writing copy. It also assumes you have the skill set for sales, although in this case, if you're really good at writing copy, you probably won't even need sales calls. You just drop a link in the DMs and people buy. So the law of expectancy basically states the following. It says, whatever you expect to happen is what's going to happen. And the problem with most people is that they expect things to go wrong. They expect things to not work. They expect that it's going to be harder for them while it's easier for everybody else. They expect that they are a special snowflake and there's no way that it could possibly work for them. A lot of people have been conditioned into a life where they just expect that everything goes wrong and that nothing works for them. So what we want to do is that we want to flip that, right? Or another one is they may expect that if they do get success, there's going to be a bunch of problems that come with that success. So let's say they do get high converting social media posts and they're getting clients and they're making money. Some problem's going to come with that. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. I expect the shoe to drop. So then they sabotage and don't get results. So we want to flip that using the law of expectancy. So it's very simple. Instead of expecting things to go wrong all the time, which is what most people have been conditioned into, we're expecting that things need to be harder for you because you're a special snowflake. Instead, what we want to do is we want to start expecting that things work for us and that they can be easy for us. Now, this takes time, right? This takes practice. This takes a lot of discipline of the mind. But it's the one thing that I see as the main difference between people who get results and those that don't, even though they're following the same thing and they're just as qualified and they have just as much skill set. There's always going to be the one that gets the result because they expect they're going to get it versus the one who doesn't get results because they have expectations that things need to be harder or it's not going to work for them or that they always need to struggle or that, making money needs to be hard. That is the expectation. So what I want you to do is if you are in that process now where you're like, dang, like, why is everybody else getting results but not me? I'm spending all this time writing social media content, making videos and blah, 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 and doing this and doing that, and I'm not getting anything for it. You need to look internally. What are your expectations of life, right? Do you believe that life gets to be easy for you? What are your expectations of your marketing? Do you believe that it could be easy for you? What are your expectations of sales? Do you expect that sales can be easy for you and that it can be simple? For most people, if they're being honest with themselves, the answer is no, because of the way that they've been conditioned to believe that making money and success needs to be hard. So first, become aware of what those things are, write them out in a journal, become aware of them, because until we become aware of them, they're going to keep running our lives and we're going to keep not getting results and we're going to keep sabotaging. And then from there, you have to make the conscious effort that every time that stuff starts to come up, because it's not a one and done, to change it, right? So for example, I've made a lot of conscious effort in the last couple years to rewire my brain to be like, it gets to be easy for me. YouTube gets to work for me. Every time I post on social media, I'm going to make money off of it. I am provided for. And making money gets to be easy. I get to take a month off and still make money, which is exactly what just happened in January. And I couldn't do that before. And it wasn't because I didn't have the business to be able to do it, it's because I didn't have the belief to be able to do it. I didn't have the expectation that that could be normal in my life. I didn't have the expectation that YouTube could basically do the marketing and selling for me. I didn't have the expectation that I could take a month off and actually make more money not working. I didn't have the expectation that every time I post, I can make money off of it. I didn't have the expectation that money comes to me freely and easily on a continuous basis in increasing quantities and that I get to keep it. I didn't have any of those expectations. I had to work on cultivating those expectations over time. And if you would like some assistance on how to actually get clear on what some of these blocks are, specifically around money, then make sure to check out our Money Mindset Reset course below. It's not something that I announce all the time. It's something that I taught to mastermind clients a couple years ago to help them get clear on what their sabotaging behavior was when it came to money and what their core beliefs were when it came to money. And we've gotten rave reviews about it. So make sure to get that below. It's on sale. All you got to do is buy it. Boom, automatically goes to your inbox. So hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, give it a thumbs up because it helps us with the algorithm gods. This has been getting in front of a lot more people in the last couple of months because that was my expectation, that I didn't have to work hard and this YouTube channel would keep growing. So a lot of that is because many of you have been sharing and liking and letting people know this exists. Thank you so much, and please continue to do that. And make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video that we have coming out on this channel. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.